Yo, oh my god, no, like legit, me and Marcus are the same person. It's just that we grew up with different. We surround ourselves with different
Yeah,
groups of
it's
people.
just but your dad's probably one of y'all.
When spring comes up, the grass is gonna start growing, the flowers gonna start blooming. That's when the dads of the neighborhood are gonna put on them beat up, dicked up New Balances, and they just gonna start the mowers, the lawn mowers at like 6 in the morning. But
Well,
wait,
I
wait,
had to
wait, wait,
go.
wait,
I
wait,
had to. I
wait,
had to.
Rue, how do you rank our fathers?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm really debating right now if I just end my friendship with Rue and just say the most vile shit to him right now.
Oh my god.
But I'm not
Her
going to.
family got like a father.
That's true. That was the
Trey,
last time I heard.
just to know, what I was about to say was on the level of like Alec type shit. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Chop It Up podcast, the podcast where a bunch of friends come just to chop it up. I am Jordan, and I'm joined today by all my friends, all my wonderful, wonderful, beautiful friends. I'm joined today by Brian.
Hello. Happy March 16th. 2023.
Joined by Trey.
Little blood ain't never stopped no shark baby.
And I'm joined by Rue.
Hi.
And as Brian said, it is, the day we're recording this, it is March 16th. So we want to give a shout out to the women. Happy Women's History Month. And that's why we've changed our profile pictures to wonderful anime ladies, as you can see. So, yo, I accused a friend of ours of racism this past weekend.
Who, Ben?
Yeah, I didn't want to say his
fucked up.
name.
That was really
But
fucked up what you did to that man.
yo, my favorite thing is gaslighting people, bro. So
I'm just saying that's why
And
you
I'm
ain't got a
the
girlfriend.
and I'm the one that gaslight peaceful.
no. You don't gaslight people. You're just an ass. You're just mean. We gaslight you.
I'm not mean.
Yeah. We never said you gaslight.
You're a bully.
You do though. You do gaslight.
I don't gaslight people.
You do. You lie so good, and then you forget that you lying, and people kind of forget about it, and they bring it up, and you be like, "I never said that."
I don't think that's true, but whatever.
He got you there, brother.
I'll let y'all think what y'all want to think.
It's knowledge. We know these things.
But
Look at you right now. Look at you right now. Gaslighting. Oh, gaslighting ass nigga.
At all.
So this past weekend, Ben was. We were talking, like we were all just hanging out down in South Philly, and
In my goddamn house.
yeah, at Rue's, and the subject got brought up like driving and stuff, and Ben was like, "Oh, wait a minute, Rue, weren't you the person who didn't have their license for a while?" And I was like, "No, that was Brian." And then like Nuss was like, "Oh shoot," and I was like, "You got your black people mixed up," and just sitting there, just like messing with him. He's like, "What? Wait, no, wait, Rue, when did you get your license? And when did you actually get your license, Rue?"
I don't fucking remember.
Because he said, because you had gotten your state ID, and we all thought you got your license.
Bro, I don't even remember this interaction.
Nah,
You stressed this man out so goddamn bad, bro. He really sat there in silence for 3 minutes until he figured out what it was that he was talking about. I was like, bro.
Why you do that to that poor little boy?
Why you do that, man? Why you do that to that man? Like, damn.
My fault, man. I didn't mean to. I actually did mean to do that, but
I made the best racist joke against Ben. I'm pretty sure you were there, Jordan.
No, I was not.
You weren't?
Nope.
It's cool because I am racist.
Anyway, we went to what was that, Mad Max, I think, for another Ben's birthday party, and I was just probably joking. I was called Ben racist because why not? That's what black people do. Accuse everyone of racism. And
Hey, what you just did was racist.
yeah, everyone's racist. I don't give a fuck. Anyway,
Well,
I mean, we're not gonna sit here and lie. Everyone's a tad bit racist.
No one is not 0% racist or
Yeah, I
prejudiced.
mean, yeah. You see,
I don't.
like hopefully, I don't get canceled for saying this, but it's very true. You see a Muslim guy
you're
in the
not
airport,
important
you
enough
go,
to get canceled, Brian.
First of all, you said a Muslim
You,
guy.
you,
Hold
you,
on,
you,
brother. Muslim's not a race.
sorry. You see
look at that's
someone
just pure
that
ignorance
looks
right
like
there.
You see a
Oh my
You see
fucking god!
someone who looks Middle Eastern. Just say what you want to say.
You
Just
see a
accuse
nigga that look
anybody
like
from the Middle
Jordan.
East of being a terrorist.
it's kind of inevitable. That's your first thought. You think of 9/11. You see
It's
No,
not my first thought. What is going on in your brain
yo, bro.
a lot.
Yo, Trey. You ever get on a plane?
all the time?
When's all the time? When was the last time you were on a plane?
That's a great question.
The DR?
Wasn't it going to Vegas?
No, it probably wasn't DR.
That was like a year and a
It's
half
been
ago.
No, it wasn't a year and a half ago. It's been like 7 months.
no, no, it
It has
hasn't.
not been
No, it's
7
been
months.
like 11 months.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it is.
A
My
year
brother
and a
got
half.
married last
A,
year.
a year and a half. No, it's been like
It's
11
been
months.
it's been 11 months.
Nah, your brother got married 2 years ago.
First of all, you're not gonna gaslight me, nigga. I got dates and shit.
You don't have a
Man,
brother.
But anyway, you see a group of niggas, they not to they not doing anything special or up to no good. So yeah, everyone's
Well,
pretty
if we
much
were all to
racist.
hang out, we're up to no good.
I mean, that's what I mean. Shit, you probably think that. I mean, is it wrong to think that? Yeah, but you can't stop people from thinking it unless we're wearing clothing that says we're not doing anything.
As the once great
That makes you
and
feel
late
suspicious.
Patrice O'Neill once said, he said, I'm not, if you're walking down, if you're a white man and you're in a neighborhood you do not belong in, and you see a group of colored gentlemen walking in the same direction as you, fucking run. Run, go home, be alive, and be guilty. It's better than being dead and being like, oh, yep, see, I figured it out. Like, yeah, no, they were bad. They were bad. He said if he's walking in a neighborhood he don't belong in and he sees a bunch of people who are white with no hair, he's not gonna look at him like, oh, maybe it's just like
My first thought is that's the Klan.
them skinheads.
It's an automatic thought.
He's not gonna sit around
Now,
and wait to find out if they just all got cancer or something. He was like,
yeah, could they be a bunch of bald white men that do construction? Most likely.
most
Is
likely.
that my first thought? No.
It's just more of like how you go about your business. It's like
I feel like the skinhead comment though is still ridiculous because if they don't have tattoos, there's nothing really obvious. You can also see it in people's demeanor. Like to just sit there and generalize groups of people based on how they look is ridiculous, and that's the problem with majority of you.
But we're not saying it's not a problem. It is a problem, but you can't stop anyone from doing it. That's what we're saying.
you would
Oh
have
no,
to
people are
you would
going
have
to
to
do it.
hive mind everyone into thinking like if I generalize someone, it's going to be more um bad for my sake and my health if I do that. That's why I feel like with like um the new push for like the far left stuff going on, like they want to control everyone's thinking and it becomes like a pseudo fascist dictator type thing.
That's
I
why I
don't want to
never
make
believe people
this
when they're not racist.
yeah, I don't want to
Because
make this like a an anti-left or an anti-right thing. It's just more like if I'm like looking at this, like you're generalizing people's thought. You're excuse me. You're compartmentalizing someone's thoughts into just like one box. If you think this, you are racist, a bigot, da 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 da. And then
oh
it's
yeah,
gonna
and
make
it's just funny because the people who individuals who preach such freedom from such ways of thought and notions practice that so heavily. It's almost as if they succumb to the innate natures of man 10 times more easily and are blind to the hypocrisy of their ways, because if they do it, it's not them doing that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because they can't be like anybody else. They got to be special. Motherfuckers just dumb as shit, and that's why I'm a motherfucking arsonist. They put
As
me in
much
a
as I
big
pay
room.
attention to stuff, that's why I don't pay attention to stuff.
I thought it was just because your brain ain't work.
My brain works well.
You might have
I thought
ADHD, Brian.
I
No,
thought your brain
person I
had more
don't.
wrinkles than your brain. I mean, your face had more wrinkles than your brain.
That's why that joke didn't work. So shut the fuck up.
Sure it did, smooth brain head ass nigga.
Can you say that joke without stuttering, please?
All right, sure. I'm gonna use your brain like a ski slope and slide right down that hole.
Okay,
Wow.
that wasn't funny neither. All right.
I laughed. See,
Cool.
so back to racism. So there I was, right in the motherfucking grocery store,
So
and
there
I
I
was
was
like,
in
I
Washington
knew I
D.C.
was in,
being racist.
I knew I was in the Asian market because I heard some meowing and barking and shit from the back. I go back there.
Oh
Oh
my God!
my
It
Stop!
was
god.
just the
Please
dude in the
stop.
fucking. It was just a dude in a maid dress barking at his mistress. I said, "Yep, definitely am in the Asian market."
Please stop.
Also, future George, when you hear this stuff and you're fucking dying of laughter, and you share it in the group chat again. You're welcome. This is some gold. These are some nuggets. You better save this shit
This shit is
for when we get together
going
privately.
nowhere.
I don't know. Are we doing this test before I like lose interest in doing it?
Do what?
Jordan wants to test if I have ADHD.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of tired of
Oh,
having
yeah,
conversations
yeah,
about how
yeah,
people's
yeah,
brain
yeah.
work.
So I have this little theory of that Brian actually has ADHD, undiagnosed.
But this started because of me.
No, no, no. So we were just having a conversation down in South Philly, and it's just like we were just talking about how we process information. The conversation just got
Okay.
to that point, right? Um, Essentially, Rue, Jacob, Isabel both have varying levels of ADHD.
Three people.
Where,
There's no
Mhm.
both.
hmm?
You just named three people. There's no both. It's all.
Oh, my fault.
Both applies to, or a pair.
Oh, thanks. Uh, anyway, they all have some varying levels of ADHD, where they're going through their day and with like a week's worth of tasks or
No, no, no. Well, I'll let you. I'd let you give the abridged version before I swoop in.
so with a week's worth of tasks or assignments, I asked them like how do they process that information? How do they go about their day thinking about the stuff that they have to do? Jacob said that if he had a week's worth of assignments, he can only focus on one assignment a day. And once he finishes it, it's no more assignments because he can't focus on the next one.
Well, well. To be fair, when you asked this question, you were just talking about having one assignment for do a week, like to do one task. So
Throughout the whole week.
yeah,
Right. And then as we were talking, like the more and more we talked, I started to like realize like the things that I wasn't picking up earlier. So like Isabel would fidget with my dice sometimes. And I would look at her crazy. I'm like, give me my fucking dice. And she's like, sorry, I need to fidget with something. I was like, you have your own fucking dice. Like, please just do it with yours, okay? I need those. Not realizing that one, she liked them because they were like they looked nice, and two, the stimulation that she was getting from playing with
ew.
something in her hand
Oh my
um,
god.
was helping her focus on whatever Ben was talking about, right?
What?
Y'all some children.
Nah, there's no way you just said that whole sentence
Y'all some
with a
children.
straight face.
But Jesus Christ, I hope she's not listening to this.
She probably won't.
Let's send it
So
to her when it come out.
so when so when Nuss is talking, sometimes he's doing like this big monologue. She'll sit there and fidget with a dice, with a die, because it helps her pay attention to whatever he's saying. me, I'm being an asshole, and I was like, "Yo, give me my fucking dice because I need it." But now I realize this is what people do with ADHD that helps them focus on things. Um, it's like a lot more like everything and
All right,
anything.
my nigga. You want you to test on me? I don't really care about these other
So
niggas.
no,
All right.
I have my theory, Brian, is that because a couple episodes ago I said that we think that you needed a fidget toy back in elementary school or in middle school. You said because I was like, yeah, you probably needed a fidget spinner. I think Trey said that actually, and you're like, no, I think I would have paid attention to that instead of in school. But the thing about it is that once you start to fidget with something, you actually can pay attention or retain information. I.e., Rue, whenever he's in school, he would draw and would help him retain information later on, right?
But me knowing myself, I wouldn't pay attention. I would be paying attention to the fucking fidget.
So here's my theory, Brian. Here's my theory.
I'm
Remember when I
like,
was
hurry up and
tutoring
get
you?
food.
Remember when I was tutoring you in math, right?
Semi, yeah.
You would pull out your phone and
Yeah, I was fucking bored.
you would start playing movies.
Yeah.
And your mom came in and she was like, "Brian, why are you watching a movie when you're trying to do your homework?" And I was like, "No, wait, Miss Kia. Sometimes background noise helps stimulate people's brains. You do watch a lot of movies. I think that your stimuli is a background noise or a white noise or music that kind of helps you focus on a certain task or something."
See, I would agree with you, but I guess I could agree with you. I mean, I guess I can kind of point out the fact that like I don't like quiet. Like when I'm putting away clothes and like I won't turn on the TV. I'll just put on something. But like I don't know necessarily. I mean, I guess you're right. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. I don't like quiet though. Like it's too quiet. But it's
So
also like boring.
what does that mean though?
Like me putting away clothes is boring. So I want something in the background to keep me entertained
That helps you
while I pull
stimuli.
away while I put away clothes. It's boring.
But you see, that helps you stimulizes your brain to focus on putting clothes away. Because if you didn't have it, you just do something else or walk away, right?
Yeah, or get yelled at, but that too.
Right. But if Slop wasn't at home,
I mean, I'll eventually do it.
eventually, until she yells at you.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. But how does this refer to me having ADHD? Just because
Well,
I need something in the
well,
background?
no, because the stimuli of something like a fidget, air quote, um,
Airport.
the fidget helps people focus. People with ADHD, it helps them focus. So Rue does drawing, even though it looks like he's not paying attention. The art, the motion of him writing on the paper, um, doing something artistically, it's helping him retain it. Once later on, he can, if he's doodling, he remembers like the brush strokes, I guess, and that creates a link to stuff that he's absorbed in his brain passively.
I was about to say,
Yeah, but no.
I was about to say, like, do you think that's true, Rue? I feel like if Rue's drawing,
Nah,
he's
this
really
kind of
not paying attention. He's paying attention to his drawing.
nah. So like when I be in class, right, and I was particularly disinterested, I start drawing in like my notebook, and I'd be doing half. So I'd be listening to the teacher, and as they're talking, I'd be thinking about what they're saying while I'm drawing. And a lot of times I'd be like, wow, this guy's fucking dumb. Everything they're saying is wrong. And I take breaks to debate them. Now, if it was a topic that I didn't like, or if it was something I wasn't good at, I'd fully, completely disengage because my brain is like, let's not waste the energy. So that's how that
I
was
also
like.
feel like that's the same thing with like when you say when Ben is giving like his monologues, I don't care about what he's saying, so I just tune it out. I don't
Right,
put a movie on so I can pay attention to what he's saying. If I don't care, I'm not caring.
right.
I'm
Because
not
like
listening.
I also I also disassociate too. So like if there's no if there's nothing in my hand, because I do play with stuff too,
You play with little toys?
but no, but like so like there's different things that I do. So like if I'm like with people and they're talking and I don't feel like I need to be part of their conversation, or B, I'm just in my own world. I just completely just drift off. And then when I come to, I don't know what they're saying. I don't have any recollection of the words you just said. Um then like, when I'm in class, like I know when I'm in art class, um, and let's say like it's a difficult pose, or not even if it's a difficult pose, if it's like part of the day where like I'm just tired of fucking drawing and I need a distraction, I'll just start moving around, or no, or I'll just start playing with stuff, and like I'll put my earbuds in and listen to music. But it helps me focus. But like once I've already decided that this is something that I no longer want to do, I'm just not just not going to do it. I'm gonna just waste time.
But to what Brian's point earlier when he was like, if Nuss is monologuing, he just doesn't care, so he's not going to pay attention. For Isabel,
Yeah.
though, all that information is necessary for our D&D campaign, and she will like I've watched her do this before. Nuss will say something, and she just staring and go, "I'm sorry, what did you just say?" She's like lost in her own little world. And so when I'm watching her play with the dice, like she's sitting there and she's playing with it, but she's not even like looking at it. She's like looking at Nuss and just like twirling it around in her fingers. God damn it, I can't. Ah, shit. She's twirling it around in her fingers, right? And she's staring at Nuss and she's like taking in the information. Then we can process and keep going with the game. That's where I'm like, where in Brian's life has that come into play? And then that made me think of when I was trying to teach you math and stuff, or I'm trying to help you with math. You would pop
Don't
open
sit here and
the.
act like you wasn't helping me. You was teaching me that shit. Don't sit here and try and make me sound smarter
Hey,
than
bro, I try to give you
smarter
some
than I
credit.
am.
All right, I try to give you some credit.
Don't try and give me
Mhm.
credit. To this day, I still don't know the whatever the fuck I was learning.
Your mama still owe me some money too, so.
That's
Um.
cool. You can tell her about that.
So when I'm sitting there and I'm watching you try and pick up the information, you would put on a movie, and you're like half watching, half doing the work. And now look, if you didn't have the movie,
Damn, maybe you are right.
if you
I
didn't
listen to
have the
movies at work.
movie, you guys didn't hear
Bro,
that
I
voice
do
crack.
that too, dog.
You
Oh
guys
my
didn't.
god.
You guys
During
didn't
the
hear that
pandemic,
voice crack, right?
bro.
No, I
Wow.
heard it, but I didn't really care to pay attention to it. But
Um,
like, it's
yeah.
damn. Like now that you're saying it, I'm gonna let you finish it. But like now that you're saying it, it's like damn, because I feel like I work faster if I'm listening to a movie. Like the amount of times I've done, uh, like when I'm prepping at work, sometimes I take longer when I'm just like try listening to music. I'm not that interested. But if I put on like Django, I feel like I'm like moving fast as fuck. Like I would say we have about probably 3 hours to prep in the morning, more like 2.5. Django itself, the runtime is like 2 hours. So I'm listening to Django from start to finish. I'm done the prep. If I'm
You
not
see,
listening, I'm taking my time.
and that's a good point because like when I'm at work and stuff like that, or shit, even when I'm drawing in class, I'll use whatever I'm watching as a time gauge because if I think about the time, oh my god, it's fucking worse. I mean, like I can actively like do stuff in like complete silence, but it's not complete silence because I I'll just start. I'll start making noises and shit.
Yeah,
But
like you start doing weird shit just to try and get some
yeah,
activity going.
yeah. But like that's just. I think I don't know. I mean, it probably might be an ADHD thing, but I feel like that's just what the brain does in like low stimulus settings. You feel me? Because people people tend to gravitate towards like their cell phones and stuff to fill in their thing because people don't allow themselves to be bored anymore. And boredom is actually a good reset or refractory period for your brain. People just don't let that sit in because like they need high stimulus all the time, which in retrospect has created this self-induced ADHD because now you need higher levels of dopamine to constantly get that fix
Facts,
because
and like the worst thing to be
yeah,
is like really fucking bored. Like that's the I think being really fucking bored is like way worse than like having a shit real bad and you just like can't shit yet. That's probably not true, but just like imagine you in a crib by yourself, ain't no good shows to watch. You didn't watch your favorite movie too many times where you don't want to watch it no more.
I don't do that.
Ain't no, I, but
Yeah, you just fucking weird. It stops
I'm
being
not.
special if I watch it too many times.
That's I don't. I mean, look, I just love movies. All right, fam, leave me alone.
No, I got you. I got you. I got you. You do a lot of crack.
But that's what I
It has
so
nothing to do with crack. Go ahead, Jordan. Hey.
that's what I was saying. Like I think if we talk it over and we start realizing some things, I'm like your thing is just background noise. That's your stimuli. It's the background noise, or music, movies. Like, do you sit there and like have your phone like in your hand when you're like doing like when you're
No, I have
prepping?
it in my back pocket. I have it in my back pocket. Like
And
I don't need to watch. But it all depends on what the movie is though. Like I'm
right,
not
like
gonna put on some random ass movie and not know what's going on.
That's true.
that makes
If I've
sense.
seen the movie enough, and me being a person that watched too many movies, I can play out the movies in my head, like in my head. Like I can that sounded weird. Like I can visualize where the camera is,
Mm-hmm.
like what part it is. So like for Django, I've seen it too many times. So if I hear horses coming down the hill, I know exactly what part that is. So I don't need to watch it. I can just listen to it. I also picked it up from my dad because my dad kind of really started to put me onto it when he used to tell me like how he was listening to Django and the Hateful Eight at work, and I was like, "How
Mm.
you listening to it? Like, I feel like I need to watch it." But not really knowing that I can do the same thing. Like, I can just put a movie on and just not care about it,
Mm.
but I'm listening to it. It's my background noise. Why'd you do this to me? Now I'm gonna sit here and think about it anytime I fucking do it.
No, no, no,
And
no, no,
Nah,
no.
now it's gonna be fucking weird when I do it. Come be like, oh, am I doing the thing that Jordan said?
Well, no,
nah,
cause
bro, it's cool because I listen to YouTube videos like that that should technically be watched that aren't podcasts. Like I'll just listen to them, and the only time I'll stop to look at them is when they say something like really crazy and they start laughing. I'm like, oh, hold on, give me a hot second. I pull my phone out. But shit, dog, like I've been doing this. I've been doing this for like some years now. Like when I was working at Giant, bro, this is the only way I could get through a shift because like when it comes to like a handful of tasks, you feel me, like in the interim when my fucking Raycons would be charging and shit like that in the case. Even though I'd have one in and like one out, you know what I'm saying? So I always have one charge, you feel me? I just like I could get stuff done in the silence because I gave myself a job to do and just the activity or the motion is passes the time. But once I'm out of that, I'm like, oh, I'm frantic, you feel me? But nah, bro. Nah, I be on the fucking I was
And
like, yo, all right, I gotta
it's
like
even
stock the
crazier.
wall.
And it's even crazier because I'm like really starting to think about it now. Like I do the same shit when I'm trying to like play a game. Like I'll pause
I
my
can't do
game
that.
to
Oh,
try and find something to listen to. Like
yo,
the game itself has all the background noise that I need, but it's not enough. I need to watch something. I need to hear something. I need to pay attention to something else other than the game. It's like really fucking weird. Like to be honest, like if I can't find something to watch, I'm not enjoying myself unless I'm like playing with people. Like if I'm playing with like you, like if I'm playing with you, Jordan, or Armin, for instance, I'm fine. because y'all are actively talking to me and we're focused on something together. But if it's just me by myself playing like Hogwarts, I need to watch something. Or like me playing UFC, I need to have another noise. Like it's really fucking weird to think about it now.
So I know you
That's
gotta see me. You gotta see me in those rematches, bro.
that's interesting
Oh
though,
my
because
god, bro. Did he tell you how I was whooping his ass?
in UFC,
Oh my
Wait,
fucking
nah,
god,
no,
bro.
like
I was
legit, dude. I
disrespecting this
don't know what
man.
the I don't know what happened. He
I
hacked my
know what happened.
controller.
I whooped your
He
ass.
hacked my controller. The
That's
Wi-Fi
what
was
happened.
bad. He was playing my cousin, but anyway.
Fuck out of here.
But now
I
you
whooped
see.
your ass.
Okay, yeah, you know what you did. All right, you did.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking admit it. I was putting a pause on this nigga, bro.
No, he was.
Like, I think he won. I think we played what 6 matches. I won 5 out of 1. I was
No,
like,
stop it. Get the fuck
Wait,
out of here,
what?
bro. I
what
won.
you mean?
I won 2.
You won 2. I'm pretty sure it was one. I'm
I
pretty sure
think
you won that one.
in our record right
You
now, I
only
think
won
you're
one.
over. I think you're over right now in the record.
Yeah, because you was whooping my ass in the beginning, and then like that's when I stopped playing. But somehow like the John Jones in me did some crack, and then I started fucking you up. So yeah,
Yeah, no.
hopefully he don't listen to this and try and fuck me up because I'm not a fighter.
But now that we've had this conversation, you can see like, oh man, this is what I do. Like you subconsciously you're doing it already. And now that you're aware of it, it's going to help you kind of better process information now that you're aware of it. So your thing is background noise. Isabel's fidget, Jacob, what's Jacob's? I don't think Jacob told us what he does. But Rue, he has his little thing.
I have a lot of things I do.
But now that you know that your fidget is the background noise, it helps you focus on different tasks. So maybe what you can do is that
Wait,
you can
wait,
set a playlist together or a group of movies if you need to focus on tasks for a while. You just
That's
have
too hard
movies
though,
lined
because
up.
like the thing with me in movies is really fucking random. Like I realize myself I don't have a top 10 list. Like I hate when people ask me that fucking question, even though I ask people that question all the time. But I
Fucking
can't I
hypocrite.
can't exactly like I can't stand that fucking question. Like they're like, oh, do your top 5 movies. I say I'll probably say the most recent movies I'm currently rewatching all the time. And then, like for instance, like I haven't watched Jim Carrey's The Mask. I feel like that's one of my favorite movies of all time. I haven't seen it in so long, so it's not gonna be in my mind to say it. And then I fucking watch it, and I'm like, damn, I really love this movie. I'm gonna put it in my top 10 now. And then it just keeps rotating on out. It's like the little can dispensaries in your fridge that everybody keep piping up to put in your fridge. I think is really fucking pointless, but it kind of like
wait.
it's cool for this metaphor. Like I'll take like say Django is the first can. I'll take it out. I'll watch it, and then boom, I'm done with it. Then the next can out, and then he was like, "Oh, what's your favorite
Yo,
drink? What's your favorite drink right now?" Oh, or referring to a movie. Oh, what's your favorite drink right now? Oh, I'm gonna say Sprite. But I have nothing but Sprites lined up because I'm only watching Django. And then the next soda is a root beer, and this root beer is like uh fucking uh X-Men Days of Future Past. I fucking love that movie. But it's not in my top 10 because I haven't seen it in so long. And then
Mm.
I'll watch it, and that now it's in my top 10.
Well,
hey, bro,
It's
have
have you
like
seen
really
the
you?
fucking
podcast?
weird.
Do you base your
What?
top tens and top fives off of how much you watch them?
Recency bias.
Not necessarily, but I mean it's also just I watch too many movies. So let's see. All right, let me pull it up real quick.
All right,
So
let me
let's
put it
see,
real quick.
because I have it in my notes just in case anyone want to fucking ask
This
me.
man Brian is a fucking fiend. I don't know how the fuck this man plays a video game that has an active storyline and listens to background noise. Now, if it's
All right,
UFC, I
well
get that.
understand
He be sitting there
understand
playing
this.
like God of
I'm
War, and
like,
he
nah,
got
bro, because
No,
like,
no.
first of all, wait,
If it's something all right, go ahead.
I don't pay attention as it is with video games half the time when I'm running around doing quests. Even with the subtitles on, they blend in with the fucking background, and I need to be able to hear things at all times, especially if a motherfucker, like, let's say I'm playing Elden Ring, man, fuck, I look like listening to some shit. I don't hear a goddamn dog running up on me. Man, fuck you. All right, that shit, bro. I'd be so quick to throw my goddamn controller out of fear. Nah, I ain't got time for that. That's expensive.
See, but
You
here's the thing though. So there's a perfect explanation. It's not true all the time. So you have games where you technically necessarily don't need to pay attention to, but I know what's going on. With the most recent game I'm playing, Hogwarts, like yeah, you have you they say what you say matters, but to be honest, I feel like it doesn't. You can kind of just say whatever the fuck you want, and the story still progresses. Yeah, there are times where you have to pay attention to what you say to get what you want, but the story is still semi linear story. But I remember the first time I downloaded The Witcher 3. Now that really matters on every cutscene you do is someone asking you a question and you have to take the time you have to take the time to choose what you want to say back. I try to do the same shit with that game. I could not do it. I turned it off and finished watching my movie because one, it didn't hold my attention that long. And two, I was like, damn, I can't listen to something and play this game. I had to focus on one or the other. So it all depends on what game I'm playing. Like it's kind of like it's also kind of like how I do how I used to watch YouTube videos. Like for instance, the Rad Brad. When I would watch his gameplays, he would
know,
talk over while
I
he's
fucking
playing the
love the rat Brad.
yo the real rap. Shout out to that nigga for helping
Bro,
me
he got it.
through
Bro,
all.
he got it. He been on YouTube for like 8, 10 years or some shit. He got a daughter now.
I think it's been longer than that because I've
Yo,
been
when he
watching
said,
him since
"Yeah, this is for
Assassin's
my
Creed 3.
daughter," I said, "Yo, when you have kids, Brad?" And I was like, "Oh, this nigga definitely in his goddamn 30s."
Yeah, but to be honest, I think it also stimulates from that because when he's playing a game and he's doing a walkthrough, when he's actually playing the game, he likes to he'll talk over it because you don't need to hear a bunch of mashing and button pressing and a bunch of random ass noise coming from the video game. But when the cutscene comes on, he cuts out
Mm,
all the audio. And I think that's what I do. Like when you brought up God of War, I'll have something playing in the background when I'm sitting here whooping ass with this big axe and my blades. But if a cutscene comes on, I'll pause it so I can listen to the cutscene and then just jump back and forth. So I
I
feel
hear
like
that.
that's
Okay,
more or
I'll
less
give
how
you
I
that.
do
I'll
it.
give you that because sometimes I can do that too. You feel me? I can like listen to a short video, and I'll pause here and there. But like depending on how much focus I got to give to the game, it will determine if I'll be able to listen to a video. And like, when I had my car, damn, I had a dream somebody asked where my car was, and I had to tell them motherfuckers, "Oh, she dead." Damn, that's crazy. Anywho, when I had my car, I couldn't drive unless I had some good songs queued up that matched at least most of the length of the drive, or I had a video that was the full length of the ride. You feel me? Like I wouldn't like have. I mean, there were a couple times where I'd have YouTube videos queued up specifically. You know what I'm saying? But it's usually like, bro, as soon as a red light hit, I'll be like, I'm like 5 cars behind that red light. I'm good. I can find a video real quick. Cause there's nothing, bro. That should be so goddamn stressful. I said, I don't want to hear the wind whipping. I don't want to hear the wheels whirring. Nigga, I'm trying to hear somebody talk about some nut shit on YouTube, bro. Fuck out of here.
Exactly. So I mean, but to get back to what Trey said, no, I don't base my movies on the most shit I've seen recently or the shit I watched the most. That's just shit I remember because I'm watching it so fucking much. Like, like for instance, like I said, I love The Mask. I can't remember the last time I watched the movie, but I know I love it. But just for instance, so my top 10 right now is I'm gonna just list it out really quick. Even though I didn't finish 8, 9, or 10, so I kind of like forgot I ran out of movies to think about. But so number one is I'm gonna just list them off. I'm not saying one or two. I'm not saying the numbers. So yeah, Scott Pilgrim, Django Unchained, Terminator 2, Shazam, Ready Player One, Avengers, and Fantastic Mr. Fox. Now, if you ask me the last three, I I don't know because it's just it's too hard to put movies in top 10. I don't even know why I made this fucking list because it's too hard. So yeah, but I mean, Terminator 2 came out like 19 like what 80, I think.
Like what movie?
Terminator 2.
Oh, I don't like the Terminator movies.
That's crazy. You should watch the
I
second
mean,
one.
I
It's
never
really
really
good.
watched them like that, but like I don't like robots. I'm good.
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but it's also just the story itself is really good.
Oh no, I do like the idea that, like, bro, when I watched the Matrix trilogy for the first time, it was really good up until they showed what the robots look like, and then that actually was my least favorite portion of the entire
Yeah,
show. I was like,
I
I
feel like
don't
that's
okay.
anybody's least favorite part. Like when they in the fucking real world and they're
It
like
was
not
like
superhuman until the third one where somehow this nigga gets superpowers. I would never understand that shit. That was the
it's
dumbest shit on earth.
because it's all the power of the mind. Once you break free of the Matrix, nigga, you're always free. You're always free,
All I
bro.
know is the nigga eyes got zapped out and he turned him into Daredevil, and I was like, "What is this?"
Bro, he just yeah. Um, cut this part out. My balls smell like freshly baked, freshly cooked corn, like
That's
butter,
fucking disgusting.
like buttered corn on the cob, dog. I like that.
I'm gonna head out, yo.
Like, damn, that was some fucking corn on the cob, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, when y'all gonna start barbecuing?
I mean, we would have barbecued today, but it's like a fucking Thursday.
True, but it really do smell like buttered corn on the cob. Anyway, that's crazy
Hey,
though,
look,
Brian.
Anyway,
I'll let you
So,
guys know when we have our first barbecue. I'll invite y'all up.
all right, cool.
anyway,
You got to pick me up though.
Fucking bitch.
to fully answer Trey's question, no, my top 10 is not just based on like most movie I watched the most or most recent movies I've seen. No.
But it do get like that though. I do. I feel.
It
I
do
feel
be
you.
like
But
that
like,
though.
man, shut up with your butt chin, nigga.
I showed your fucking dick nose. Quiet, huh? You quiet, huh? With your fucking cutting board forehead.
I would like to apologize.
Yo, I had yo, yo.
When Brian was fucking me up, I kept doing that.
I
I'd be sitting
miscalculated.
there,
Oh
I'd
my
be sitting there
god.
jabbing. I'm like, yeah, 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 and he catch me with a clean right hook, and I fall to the ground, and I'd be on the ground like, I would like to
I would like to
apologize.
apologize.
You know what? I gotta hop back on the UFC for just so I can fuck y'all up.
Nah, get the fuck
Fuck
out of here,
y'all
bro.
up, nigga. Do you not remember the last time I whooped your ass?
You barely
You were
beat me, dog. You act
you
like
were
it wasn't
What?
even.
cheeks, bro.
It wasn't
Lie
even
again.
an
Lie again.
astonishing ass
Lie
whooping,
again.
Brian.
Lie again.
I ain't lying.
What about the time we was all in my dad's backyard and I ran a train on all y'all niggas,
First
Ari,
of all,
Chuck
first
Norris?
of
Oh,
all,
Fuck, nah,
first of
What
fuck out of
all,
about?
here, bro. Fuck out of
nah,
here.
bro. First of all, I had been
No, Jordan,
drinking.
don't even say fuck
Nah,
out of here
nah.
because you wasn't even there.
I
No, I
had been
was.
drinking, and then I ate pizza, and the grease from the pizza clog your arteries and slow
Shut up,
your
nigga.
cognitive
Because
abilities. You know what I'm
I was,
saying? So
I
just
was
because you
whooping that
went while I
ass.
was in
I
a
was
bad state,
whooping that ass.
you wasn't. First of all, you wasn't doing shit. Now that was that one fight. You got me good. I won't lie. You fucked me up
I
quicker than I
ran a
expected.
train on all of y'all niggas.
But to be fair, we did randoms. You had some big motherfucker, and I was some regular dude.
Me and
I said,
Jordan was doing randoms too, and Jordan had the good nigga
I
having a good
know, but
time,
that's
and I
that's
whooped
not the
his
point.
ass.
Nah, that's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. You jumped up, picked a chair off the ground, off the back, outside the ring, and
What are
smacked me in the
you
back of the head because we was in the fucking hood
you,
backyard fight. You cheated, nigga. I don't know how you got the fucking character to do that, but you got out the ring, grabbed a metal chair, and smacked me in the back of the
That's
head.
how
That's
you know a
bullshit.
nigga got his ass whooped. He got
You know
mixed
what
up
I'm
some
saying? That's
bullshit that
bullshit. I
shouldn't
don't know
have
where that chair
happened.
came from.
And first
Can
off,
we
Brian,
find back
I just
over
want to
there?
say, because when we were in your dad's backyard, I was running everyone, bro. I was playing with Dana White,
No,
just
yeah,
knocking niggas out.
No. I'll admit,
I ain't gonna hold you. This nigga
I'll
knocked me
admit that.
smooth the fuck out with Dana White.
I'll I'll admit that you was fucking niggas up back then. I remember the first time we came to
Back
your.
then.
I remember when we came to your crib, and I think this is just like either you had just got the PS5 or like it was still on the PS4, and you had downloaded that joint, and I was like, "Oh, bro, I'm gonna fuck y'all up, bro." It was the knees and the taunting that like fucking killed me, bro. I hated that shit, and for some reason, it worked so perfectly. That shit taunt knee, and then fucking hook you in the head, and then you get knocked the fuck out. I'm like. how do you
Bruh.
beat this?
How do you beat it? You can't.
Yeah, and then that's when I did. Fuck you.
Chill out. I would like to apologize.
Yeah, exactly.
It was really crazy because when my dad said that he thinks the same way as me, I was like, "Yep, I'm his son. No doubt about it. Now I'm his son."
Yeah, that's probably why sometimes I don't like you either.
That's probably sometimes why I don't like myself either.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
But looking at
Yeah, because
myself, I'm like,
sometimes when you be talking, I be like, somebody get this dad out of here. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I
"Yo,
push you in the mouth.
I came in today
You came in
from
what?
coming from Acme. I came into the house.
I always be coming in the house.
My
Well,
dad
you
was
be
leaving. I was coming in, right? And
oh, see,
Joe was sitting there. Joe was sitting there. She was watching us. Me and my
perfect setup.
dad.
Actually, that's a perfect setup if
Me
you really think about it.
stop. Me and my dad. We had like a spiritual connection going on. So I
I bet you
walked
did
in,
after that.
nigga. I walked in. I lifted up the bag. He said, "Oh, what you got there?" I said, "Man, I got some Pete's coffee." He said, "Oh, you know I love the Pete's. You got some creamer too?" I said, "Yup. Look, the almond creamer, vanilla flavor." He said, "Man, I love that creamer." I said, "Yeah, I had to look out for you, because sometimes you don't like the extra sugar." Yeah, I got you, man. He said, "All right, man. Look, I'm gonna catch you later because I gotta go real quick." All right. And Joe looked at us. She's like, like she like sighed, and we like looked. We both said what at the same time. She's like, "Nah, nothing." But that what at the same time, yo, that shit was weird. I was like, me and my pop were like, "What?" Ah, my dad didn't peep, but I peeped. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm really just my
Yeah,
dad."
I can't wait till we go over here when we all hang out when we get older. You and Brian both bald as shit. Me and Trey
I'm
got
not gonna be bald, but all right.
nah. Is your dad? Your dad shaves his head, but he got a receding hairline though.
Yeah, because he shaves his fucking head all the time.
That's not what causes that.
This
But
nigga lines him. This nigga lines himself up every morning.
for what?
It would do
For that
I
that.
5 o'clock
don't know,
shadow? That five
If
o'clock
you
shadow on his dome?
if you
Bro,
line
I never
yourself
forget
up,
that one day.
bro. Till this day, I want to ask him so bad.
Yo,
Like,
wait. All right, I'm sorry, Brian. I'm gonna let you finish that, but I don't know if I told you this. A couple months ago, I'm at work at the Museum of the American Revolution.
and you see my dad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
but
sent me a
the
picture, nigga.
okay, but this chick had came in and she was talking to me and my coworker Amani, and she said, and she's like in her 50s or whatever. And she was talking about her dating life. You feel me? And she was just talking about all these guys that like she had just started dating again because she got divorced not too long ago and all this stuff. And next thing I know, I'm sitting there chilling, and I say, I'm wiping off the tables. I said, why the fuck do I know that nigga? I know, first of all, I know that walk and I know the sheen to that fucking dome.
Why do you
And I
know?
said,
Why do
because
you know
first of
his
all,
walk?
Brian's dad, the only nigga that still wear an oversized t-shirt and some fucking black shorts.
All right, all right, all right.
All
I'm gonna
right.
let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish the story. Only the reason though is because my dad is a big guy. He doesn't like tight shit on him.
No, I feel that. I feel
He has a bunch of
generation.
he has a bunch of double XLs in my closet
Bro, he
back
looked
in my
like
dad's house.
he looked like a background motherfucker from like a Lil Wayne music video from the 2002. Um, but nah, and I'm like, yo, that's Brian's pop. And then who do I see with? Because she said, "Yeah, I'm about to actually like meet up with the dude today." The bitch with Brian Pop. I said, "This man really do like white women." I
Yeah,
said, "Where he get himself a cookie cutter librarian style white woman with a nice coconut bowl cut?" I said,
yeah. I
"What is
definitely
this?"
cannot let my dad listen to this podcast. Yeah, now that white woman digging in,
Yo,
now the white bitch digging in his pockets.
bro. But I'm like, I was like, I ran back to my coworker and I said, "Yo, you won't believe this. The nigga she was talking about is my homie's daddy. Oh, I can't wait to tell this." And I don't think I told you that day. I ain't tell you
No,
that.
you
I just sent you a
did.
picture.
Well, yeah, you just sent me a picture, and I was like, I think I still got the
I was
picture.
like,
I was
yo.
like, why this nigga? This nigga look my dad. Oh,
Why this
that's my dad.
nigga on fucking South Philly? What is this?
I mean, you can catch my dad anywhere in Philadelphia. There's never not a time
I
where
be-
my dad's not anywhere. This
bro, I
nigga's
believe
the
that.
two places you can always catch my dad is in somewhere in Philadelphia or in Jersey. It's the only places. It's the only place that nigga goes. Very, very occasionally it'll be AC. That's only on occasion though. But I can call this nigga up right now. I mean, it's 8:45, so he's either home. But hold on, let me check my sister's snap. Because if she's at her mom's house, then this nigga's probably getting some ass. Oh no, she's at his house, so he's home right now. But yeah, my dad loves white women. The Snow Bunny era.
Let that man cook.
Hey, I mean, well, I'm kind of mad at it because he chose the wrong white bitch.
Don't we all? Nah, that man was over there trying to make some primo pasta and said he got some fucking porridge pudding. See, there's two different types of whites. Oh man,
Brian, can I just say that I love your dad, man?
Oh yeah, your dad's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
I love my dad too.
Like out of the groups of dads, it goes probably not. It go. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard because Brian's dad's just really nice. He doesn't know me that well, so like we don't have the same type of rapport that he has with others. But like at least he talked to me.
With others, he only has it with Jordan because Jordan used to come to my house.
I know exactly. And Armin, but that's your cousin.
Yeah, Armin's my cousin, so he kind of has to love him.
But that was,
Well, I mean, if you want to get technical, Armin's not my cousin, just like by blood.
I know that, but I don't care what the fuck you say. Y'all look alike.
But he is though.
He got them wide nostrils to suck in all the good white people air, and you just got a fat nose to regulate temperature.
Wait, you think my nose is fat? Is my nose fat?
But we're not gonna get into it. We're not gonna get into it. I'm about to rank y'all daddies. Anywho, so yeah, it goes. Your dad,
That's a pause moment.
He's really cool.
That's a pause
Trey's
moment, bro.
dad is funny. I don't know. Trey's dad might be my favorite though. It's just he looked too much like Trey. And I can't have. It's just I can't. It's like because like the only detractor for Jordan and Trey is that their daddies resemble them too much. You feel me? And I can't have too many of the same niggas. You go to Jordan's house, it's him, Marcus, his father. Too many of the same niggas. They built the same. They look the same. They act the goddamn same. I get sick of it real quick.
I don't even think you can include Marcus in the same category as Jordan or his pop.
Yes, no.
They are the same.
Bro, when you really sit down and watch this,
are we talking about just like, well, not looks wise?
Nah, Marcus is Jordan. He, bro. It is. I don't know how else to explain it. He is really Jordan's brother in the most disgusting of ways. Like I watch it happen and I be laughing. I'm like, oh God, it's two of them. Marcus is just worse. Because Marcus has that youngest child mindset where he really don't give a fuck.
No, because Marcus hang out with Marcus hang out with niggas.
Yo, he got that trolling behavior. Like he's a true troll to the day he dies. Like Jordan's a troll.
I'm really surprised Marcus did not come up on making YouTube pranks. I feel like Marcus could have been Gideon before Gideon was Gideon.
Yo, Marcus legit. He does this stuff like no cameras, like just for himself and for his buddies around him. He will be like if we go to Subway, we don't go to Subway, but if we go to like restaurants or something, because he did it the one time I was on FaceTime, he was at Subway. He was like so like the lady was like, enjoy your meal, and he was like I won't, and then he just like walked away and turned around and walked away. Usually what I say is that I'll say right now I'll try deadpan, and I'll just turn and walk away. Usually if they laugh, I don't even turn around and smile. I just keep going like, yeah, I'll try, because I'm gonna fucking crash my car into the side of a bridge right now. But that's the delivery I give. Marcus is so
he's committed.
So like Marcus is like,
hey, how you doing?
he's like,
and just walks off.
Cause like whenever I'm out with Marcus, it makes me like, yo, bro, chill out. But then I be doing that with you guys, and you guys be like, yo, Jordan, chill out. So when Marcus does it, I'm like, oh, is this how I act with everyone else? It's so
Bro, I
funny.
will the amount of times that the three of us will all go to Walgreens and he just acting a fucking fool in Walgreens was just,
Oh my god.
oh I,
Yo. Oh my god. No, like legit, me and Marcus are the same person. It's just that we grew up with different we surround ourselves with different
yeah,
groups of
it
people.
just yeah, but you know, your dad's proud of one of y'all.
Anyway, so yeah. So and then Jordan's dad, I don't know. He's cool. He's definitely a cool guy. I hope he don't listen to this episode, but um he just too he's too much of a circle. I'm more of a hexagonal nigga. You feel me?
Or what you could call him again, an NPC.
He's
Stop calling my
NPC.
family NPCs.
Nah, he is. He definitely is. Again, like I said, he is still one of my favorite NPCs for sure. So he wins that category. He's one of my favorite NPCs. Man, it's just I guess because he always be so busy, he just be on the move. But when he just start talking, I'd be like, it's either he says something I really enjoy, or he says something that makes me feel like I don't know. I'm like there's an authoritarian around, and it makes me not want to listen to him.
That's what I said. Like, you guys got to come up for like a barbecue, because like that's when he's like the most. That's like maximum level chill
I
I've
mean,
ever seen my dad.
well, the best time we had is when we had the bonfire that one time, and there was that hawk, and we was talking, and he
Yeah,
gave me
that was a
his
vibe.
hard.
That was a
Yeah,
vote. That was
wasn't
a
it? He gave
vibe,
me the
low
hard
key.
side and shit, and I was like, "Look at us,
And I
look
said
at us
and I said
grown men in the backyard drinking alcohol, looking at a beautiful, majestic bird and shit with a
and I
fire, a
said
primitive
I said nigga in front of my dad. He was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, my fault."
fire.
Because
I'm
it
fire
was
shit too.
Brian and Destiny were coming up, and Destiny was like, "When are niggas meeting up?" And I read that out loud, and Dad was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, that's what Destiny said." He's like, "Y'all just refer to each other as niggas?" It's like, "Yeah."
I was
He's
like,
like,
"What do
"Y'all."
you do? What do you say, Dad?
Well,
Negro,
no,
it's cool."
because my dad he grew up in a time where it was like, if you were a black college student, the one thing you do is join the Black Panthers, and so he was like real militant black.
No, I believe that. I believe that. I can smell it on him.
Yeah, he was like
Damn, so
real
that means at one
militant
point in
black.
time your dad had an afro.
Your dad
Yeah,
had hair?
he started balding I think at 25.
Oh shit,
Jesus.
Jordan, you got like.
Jesus.
I got less than a year. I got less than a year.
Wait, was
Yep.
your mom's dad bald?
I never met him.
Or did your
There's
mom
a
have any
picture of him?
brothers?
My mom has one brother. His name's
Is
Ed,
he
and
is he bald? He's schizophrenic, right?
no, no, no.
No, no,
Um,
my bad.
has Ed has he's bald. I don't know if he shaves his head though.
You should ask him about that. I mean, you're gonna go bald regardless, though. You got thin hair anyway. You feel me? You don't have like a dense buildup of hair upon your scalp. You know what I'm saying? I can just tell when I look at it. It's not your fault, honestly. I've been watching it slowly. Brian's hairline been getting pushed back ever since we graduated, but mostly on one side. There's a slope to it. Your shit is just see through. Trey
Y'all
got a
think I
little
can
baby.
y'all think I could pull off the beard with the bald head?
You're gonna have to, bro, because you don't like facial hair, but you're gonna have to. But what you're gonna need to make it work is for that
But I
middle
don't
that
think
middle
Jordan has
section.
a face for a beard.
He
I
does.
don't,
What are you
yo.
talking about? That man
That's
has
what
a
I was saying,
beautiful
dude. I
face for a
don't have
beard.
it.
Yes, you do. Shut the fuck up. Let me preach. I'm the artist here. All right. I got an eye for these things. Once you can grow a real fucking mustache and you got some hair to cover the front of your fucking chin, you good. Cause you got them little fucking you got them weird fucking you got them weird fucking little paper cut lips. Like you barely got any lips, Jordan. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. You need something to cover that negative space on top of your lip. I know you don't like it, but you need something for that motherfucker. All right, because you got too much fucking smooth area in the middle of your goddamn face. You got all that forehead, you got that dick nose, and you got that space in your upper lip. I know I'm coming for you, but I'm here to give you some advice. All right, you need something for that.
No, I appreciate it. I really
Because when you
appreciate
go
it.
bald, bro, when you go bald and that forehead just keep going back and back and back, and
No,
you
I
can see
mean
the
it.
sunrise at the horizon. Shit, bro.
I really appreciate it, man.
Brian too. I mean, Brian. I don't know.
Oh my god,
Brian needs to rock like a nice little
unnecessary. That
goatee.
was so unnecessary.
But
What
wait,
I
wait,
had to
wait,
go.
wait, wait, wait,
I
wait.
had to.
Rue, how do you rank our fathers?
Oh, yeah. I came to in conclusion, it goes in this order: Trey's dad, Brian's dad, Jordan's dad. And Trey's dad only gets the dub because he makes me laugh way more. Because he makes Trey's life miserable in a way that's so funny. Not the fucked up shit. It's just the comical banter that Trey shares. It's my favorite sideshow act.
Yo, I didn't tell you about me getting this fucking car.
See?
Oh, actually, yeah. Did you go down to Delaware?
Yeah, bro. So I have
Oh,
pictures
okay.
of the
You know,
car.
just start up from the beginning, because
All right, I got you. So yeah, I was gonna go to car. I've been trying to get this car for my dad for like 3 weeks at this point. Um, I went with undisclosed name. Um,
Mar.
yeah, there we go. More. There we go. Perfect. Um, we go down. I see the car. I'm talking to my dad. He's like, "Yeah, it just needs some paint." So I'm looking at the shit. I'm like, "Yeah, this shit needs some paint." So I start the bitch up. I'm like, "Let me drive this joint around." So I get in the car. I'm looking at it. I'm like, "All right, it's a Corolla." That shit had crank windows. I was like, "What the fuck?" This is 2006. Um, so I turn the car on. I drive it, bro. This car was struggling to go 30 miles an hour. And then I took it on just on the street, and I was like, all right, let me see if this junk can run. Bro, that shit wouldn't go over 45. It was in seventh gear trying to go 45 miles per hour. Yo, my pop called me the next day. He said, "How's the car?" I said, "Man, it won't go over 45. What are you trying to give me?" He said, "Oh, it was running so well." Oh man. I was like, "I'm about to kill you, bro." Like, what is wrong? I was so bad. I
See
said,
what I
"There's
say.
no." He said, "Well, yeah, it needs some tires." Bro, when I tell you these tires were bolder than fucking race car track tires, bro, yo, I was like, "Pop, if I hit any patch of water, I'm about to just do a whole spin move. Like, I'm not coming out." It had no tread. Then this man was trying to get me. He was literally trying to get me in jail. He was like, "Oh, you drive it up, bro." The tags expired in in February of 2020.
Oh my god.
There was a sticker on the back that said, "This is valid for 3 days to drive." For 3 days, from October 18th, 2022 to October 21st. I said, "It is March 15th. I'd be coming back on the 16th." There is physically no way. The car was uninsured, had no registration. All I had was a title and keys. I was like, Pop, I wouldn't have made it back to Philly. I probably wouldn't even have made it out of Delaware. Like, I would have been in jail for at least a week. I was like, "You was really trying to set me up." He said. Then I called him. He was like, "So you really bring the car back?" I was like, "No." He's like,
Got it. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
said, "Man,
talk
I'm gonna just have to go down there and get it towed." I said, "Yo, I hate you because you could have did that from the jump." He was trying
yo,
to send me on a dummy mission.
bro, this man, his pop is Patches from fucking Elden Ring.
Bro said, "Yeah, there's treasure down there," and pushed me into a pit.
And then run away.
Like, no, fuck you. I can't stand him sometimes, bro. This is the second time he tried to give me a red card. I believed it. Tried to give me that
I
fucking.
believed it.
Bro, he tried to give me a '96 Honda Civic, bro. The bitch had
I'm
an
trying to get
antenna on the
a.
back.
I'm trying to get a
And Nintendo?
2015. Not on the back, yo. An antenna on the back?
Oh, he said antenna. I heard Nintendo. Mine, well,
No, it had an
Daddy
antenna.
technically would have had an antenna in the back. They just cut the motherfucker off.
Bro, he had an antenna in the back, and it was broke, but the motor still worked. So it would make this clanging noise every time it came on, and it sounded like a lawnmower when you drove it.
That's
I
the
was
true
like,
Philadelphia car.
I said,
Real
yo,
shit.
Solo, you trying to give me this, bro?
That's real
That
shit,
was
Brian. That's
like
real shit.
that's like any 2000s delivery car right there. Like I'm about to start working for Pizza Hut or something.
I'm about to start working for pizza.
Damn, I kind of want some. I want some Domino's. Let's see if there's a Domino's around here. They're kind of hungry.
That's a.
Going
Oh my god, that's crazy.
going Uber Eats real quick. Let's see what they got for the motherfucker.
That's the one thing I'm not looking forward to in this next coming weeks because it's about to be springtime. Next week is going to be spring, guys. Next Monday.
You said Sprinter.
Yeah, it's still cold.
It says
Talking about
Sprinter.
Sprinter.
It was
It's a
snowing.
Sprinter.
It was snowing like a couple
Like 2
days
days
ago.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
That shit had
on
me so
Tuesday.
fucking mad. I had to go to work. They said, I was like, yo, I said, I know this isn't like school or nothing. I said, but fuck, can I call out because of inclement weather? Shit.
Nah, the once spring comes up, the grass is gonna start growing, the flowers are gonna start blooming. That's when the dads of the neighborhood are gonna put on them beat up, dicked up New Balances, and they just gonna start the mowers and the lawn mowers at like 6 in the morning and wake me up. I'm like, yo, I
Put some
really don't like
respect on
that.
Mayor Monarchs.
No,
Monarchs.
no. Honestly, dude, I hate that. I hate it so much.
Bro, I'm about to
Especially
house
like my neighbors like right next door. Sometimes like it'd be like 6 in the morning, damn near 5:30 in the morning. Birds are chirping, but it's just like I was like, there's just no fucking way they just started mowing their lawn at this early in the morning. I mean, luckily we don't have to do it anymore because we ruined our backyard. It's just nothing but dirt now. I remember the other day, actually it was like a week or two ago. Some people for the township came out, and they were literally in the back in my backyard, letting the chainsaws loose, bro. I was like, I'm waking up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I looked outside my window, and the dude, because there's a collapsed tree on the hill that leans over the tennis court. Dude's just going ballistic on the tree, just cutting it into little logs. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to sleep. I think it was a couple weeks ago during Camilla's birthday party.
Mhm.
And like, I had a long night. All right. I had a long night. I'm saying, I'm like, oh my God, this is not happening. I got home at like 3 in the morning. It's 6 a.m. What is going on here? Chopping down the tree and shit. I'm like, oh my fucking God. So that's the one thing I'm not looking forward to spring. Not to mention that it's going to also be my allergy season.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah,
Damn, bro.
none of that shit
Because
works for me.
your eyes be closed. You be walking around looking miserable. You be looking
It's
like
so
somebody stole Zeus off your desk.
it's so
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw a little dust in your face. I'll leave Zeus in his box.
Wow. Wow. That was wow.
I'm sorry, I'm
That
in
was-
rare form today.
That was wildly uncalled for. Oh my God.
I'm really debating right now.
shit.
I'm really debating
Oh,
whether
shit. Oh shit.
I'm really debating right now if I just end my friendship with Rue and just say the most vile shit to him right now.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
But I'm not
Jordan
going to.
apparently got like a box of like things to say. He got like a tool
Shit.
like he Batman.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I'm
He
sorry.
got a plane.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
My bad, dog. My bad, dog. I didn't mean to,
Uh,
I didn't mean to dig up no dirt. So as you were saying, you ain't ready for the springtime because your allergies. But you know what's real good for your allergies? Claritin D. There's no better D than Claritin because it keeps you nice and clear. Today's episode was brought to you by Claritin D. 24 hours. Allergy relief.
to change the topic. I just seen it. I was on Twitter and they
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
That's why your dad doesn't love you.
Nah. You know what, Rue? I love you too much, man. I'm not gonna say that shit.
Yo, see, he be doing this all the time, but then I don't believe. Like he did this yesterday.
No, like, cause it's some like real like, damn, why did you have to bring that up? And I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna bring it up because it doesn't need to be brought up. Cause it's just,
No, see,
why would you
said
do
this
that?
to me the other day, and I swear you just gaslight. I don't.
No. I had something I was gonna say, but you're gonna be because I knew you were gonna be like, bro, I'm not even. I'm like, there's no point in even bringing
No,
it up.
because you know exactly
But
what
see,
you're going to say.
now you brought it up. Now you brought it up. Now you want me to say it, but I'm still not gonna say it.
Damn, like I'm half curious, but I'm also scared.
That's right. That's why I can't stand it.
You know, I also said this is how I'm gonna. This is actually how I'm gonna raise my children too, because I said I was gonna punish them.
Oh my god!
Usually when I punish them. Usually when I told
Will
a
you
friend of
punish your children?
mine.
You have.
I told a friend of mine the way I'm planning on raising my children and disciplining them is like either it's like a football team where everyone gets punished, like everyone has to do push-ups, that or they will be waiting for me to whoop their ass for a week.
It was
And they
me.
don't know.
I'm the friend.
And they no, it wasn't you.
But you told me this.
Yeah, but you're not the one I was referring to. I got other friends, dickhead.
No, you don't. That's true, but that was the last time I heard.
Trey.
Yeah.
Just to know, what I was about to say was on the level of like Alec type shit.
To me or to you? To Trey?
To Rue.
Oh, like what he said about Marcus?
No, but it's on that level.
I'm like really fucking curious on what.
What do you say to Marcus?
Alec be saying some. What did you say to Marcus?
That's what I'm saying. You said Alec type level.
Yeah, what do you say to Marcus so I can get a general gauge?
Alex said some.
I gotta find it.
No. I'd rather we not say this on the podcast because I don't want this going live.
We can cut it out. We can just cut it out.
Don't disrespect light skinned big dick Dak. That's my quarterback. I mean that in the most respectful way.
You know what? If Jordan said anything remotely like that, I'd have to go to his house and slap him in the face.
Like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it was like around that level. I was like, I'm not gonna say that. That's why I started breathing because I was like, Jordan, don't say it, Jordan.
That shit was so wild. I was like, there's no way you just said that.
Yeah, but it's Alec. I don't think Alec has anything.
Like, I don't even know.
I don't think Alec has a filter in his anywhere in his body.
You ever you ever like, I don't know, you ever bust a nut and you catch a cramp?
Have you ever seen the Pico people running away from your house after cutting off your shit?
Nah, but I saw one.
We pay our bills on time.
Bro, I was on Twitter and I was on Twitter and I had seen this thread and it was like, have you ever seen the Pico people run off at the turn off your shit? And it's like really funny because I have like one experience and that's it. But I've seen like a bunch of Pico people running away at the turn off somebody's shit. It's like really fucking funny. Like they really be like booking it. But I remember this was probably what was this? It was probably like 10th grade, I think. And I just got off the bus and I'm walking home and I walk in my crib and I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I do my thing, look for a snack in the fridge, get disappointed because there's nothing in the fridge. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I like lay down, I'm laying down watching TV, and all of a sudden, so like the way my house is set up is you can hear someone walking like through my window. Like you can hear someone walking down the driveway and then walking up to my door. So you hear footsteps, and I'm like, okay, cool, my mom home. So, but she don't open the door. I'm like, all right, well, I guess she's going to the backyard. All of a sudden, zoom, everything shut the fuck off. I was like, what the fuck? Now the power grid for our house is just ass. It could be like the most light rainstorm with heavy winds and our power is out. It's like the shittiest grid ever. But anywhere in North Philadelphia, they stay on. North Philadelphia got some of the strongest power grids I've ever seen. Anyway, so I'm sitting here like, damn, well, it's not even raining outside, it's not windy. How did the fuck the power go out? All you hear is like just up my driveway. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like, what? I walk up to my door and I open the door and it's a slip. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I pick up the slit and I don't remember exactly what it says. Something it said something about your power your power being cut the fuck off. So I was like, yo, did Pico just cut my power off?
Mm.
But like it all made sense. Because I heard the nigga booking it up the driveway. I'm like, why is he running? And then so I call my mom up. I'm like, Mom, did you not pay the electric bill? Or because Pico just shut our shit off. She was like, oh shit, that is due today. And I was like, wow. Wow. Yeah, I just heard this man book it up our fucking driveway and speed the fuck off after cutting my shit off.
Mama, he took our power.
Like that shit
This
was
nigga,
crazy.
this man in a dark room, like, what the fuck? We ain't got no
Like
candles.
no, like but like so I had windows in my room. So like it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So like I had the natural light just shining in my room, so I didn't have any lights on. Only thing that was on was my TV. And like this how you know people getting money. My mom claims she don't got money, but this how you know niggas got money. When you come in the house and the living room TV just on. Nobody's home, just they just got the TV playing. And they bedroom TV too. And my parents are cleaning they don't have money, which is like really fucking crazy.
And
The amount of
and and
times
and the moment like you turn it off, someone comes out of the sky blue and they're like, "Yo, I was watching that."
like, no, the fuck you, bro. It pisses me off so fucking much because I will never, bro. All right, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna hear this shit, but I'm gonna expose this nigga real quick, bro. My fucking stepdad is the biggest fucking hypocrite ever, bro. I remember I stepped outside for 15 minutes. 15 minutes to go talk to I forgot who I was talking to. I stepped outside for 15 minutes. I come back in the crib. He talking about some. Yo, I thought you was leaving. So why your TV still on? Dickhead, how you think I was leaving if I walked back in the crib? Like you don't even make sense. Shut up. So then he talking about some. Yeah, bro, you wasting electricity. I was like I did my invisible camera moment. Like, fuck is this nigga talking about? Wasting electricity? Aren't y'all the niggas that leave the crib knowing that y'all leaving with both TVs on the same channel? Like, what the fuck you talking about? So I said, damn, I said, but y'all be leaving the TV on all day. And he gonna look back to me some, you gonna pay the bills in here. All right, nigga, but don't sit here and bitch about me leaving my shit on for 15 minutes. They be going literally from the morning to like the afternoon, and the TV is just running. I mean, like it's either Food Network on both channels or ESPN on both channels. And I'm just like, there's no way. Oh, or CNN. There we go. ESPN, CNN, and the Food Network. It's always the same three channels on the same two TVs. I was just like, I don't understand how y'all niggas say y'all broke and the electric bill is not like $1,001. Like, there's no way. But
I
we're
think
not
the
gonna talk
electric
about
bill
that.
is $1,000.
I'm just saying, like it's literally every day. It's every day. I'm pretty sure I can drive. I'm pretty sure if I drove home right now,
Mm.
they're not there and the TV's on. Both TVs. I guarantee you. I'm not saying like it should be $1,001. I mean, no one should be paying that for electricity unless you just like run a fucking arcade in your backyard. But
Real shit.
I'm just saying that shit is wild. Couldn't be me. Jordan, why you all quiet? You all said.
Me?
I said Jordan. Is
Oh,
your name
my
Jordan?
bad. My bad, bro. You spoke so goddamn fast. I wasn't listening.
Nah, bro, I was just listening.
Oh, okay. But yeah, do y'all have any? I'm pretty sure y'all don't have any Pico stories because
Well, actually, so when I was living in University Village, it was
oh yeah, the
my
Villa again.
sophomore. It was my sophomore year. And I remember I was getting ready to go out. I think it was a wing night, and that the summer previous, I was like working at I think I was working for my older brother with his landscaping company, helping him around, cutting grass, like pulling weeds and shit, you know. So I was making like some money just to like
Ew.
just to have like on the side. And I remember the one time I'm getting ready to leave. And my roommate Justin, he walks out of his bedroom and he's like panicking. He's like, "Oh my fucking god, guys." I'm like, "Yo, is everything all right?" He's like, "I don't know what happened, but we owe like $500 in Pico bills." I'm like, "How? What?" He's like, "I don't know. Like Pico stopped sending the mail, and I usually just send a check, and I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna have to call my mom." And like he was getting like real red, and like he was starting to have like an anxiety attack. I said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, my man's, let's take a breath real quick." So what happened? He was like, "I don't know. Maybe it was like they switched from the mail and they went online only, but they never told me. So like I never saw a Pico bill in the past 4 to like 6 months." And I was like, "All right, yeah, that makes sense. Why it's $500? Okay, all right, here's what, dude." And I pulled out $500. I gave him $250. I said, "Look, here's $250. Figure it out. I want my money back." He was like, "Where did you get this from?" To this day, he doesn't know I was just working, I was just mowing lawns. I said, "Look, bro, I've been selling stuff, all right?" I told him that. I'm like, "I've been selling stuff, all right? But don't worry about it. Here's 250. Figure it out, pay it off, and let's not forget this ever happened, all right?" That was the one Pico story that we had. And that's actually pretty much it. After he left, the Pico bill went into my name. Um, and I paid one Pico bill to University Village when I wasn't there. Because I forgot to take my name off. So the people who were living in 433 the year after I was, they fucking got
Oh,
free. They got a free month's Pico bill because that shit just took right on my bank account. I was like, all right,
Damn.
yep. So fuck Pico. I'm living in the woods.
wow.
I feel that.
Damn. Mm. I just thought of something I was gonna say. Damn, what was I about to say?
What was you about to say?
I don't know. What was I
Ain't
about to
shit.
say? You know what I was about to say though?
Mm-mm.
How I knocked you the fuck out that last round, and you really and you really rage quit, and you really rage quit, and you know you did.
I really know you're not talking to me with those fucking Cheetos hanging down your head.
Okay, and I still knocked you the fuck out. I don't understand how that's supposed to affect
Nah,
me.
bro, the fuck you gotta get your Wi-Fi up, bro, because that fucking Chicago
My
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi
chilling.
up?
That
Fuck out of
Wi-Fi
here,
is
dickhead. I fucked you
booty.
up.
That shit is booty. You know what,
You
Brian?
up.
You know what, Brian? How about this? How about this, Brian? One day, we're gonna
How about
fucking
what?
stream. We're gonna stream on the Chop It Up podcast,
So you could get
and
embarrassed again?
no,
All right,
and we're
but
gonna have UFC, you versus me. How about that? Huh?
all right.
Bet?
You think I'm afraid? You
I
think I'm
think you. I
afraid?
think you. I think you
I
shivering in your
fucked
boots.
you up. I fucked you up.
I think you little skirt, yeah.
I'm not scared no more. You used to
No,
be
no,
scary,
I'm not
and then
scared
I
no
fucked
more.
you up 5 rounds in a row, and I said, "All right, this nigga's ass."
He beat me after 5 months of rust. Imagine if I trained for like 2 days. He's done. You're
Go ahead, train for
garbage.
2 days.
You're
I'm still gonna fuck
garbage.
you up. Still gonna
Get
fuck
the
you
fuck
up.
out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. For
Just like
not
how
some
Nate thought
sense.
he was gonna fuck me up in fighters. That
No, but
nigga's still
Nate's garbage
garbage.
though. Nate's garbage. I'm not. I'm not.
Can we really talk about how this man Trey really bullied all of us to get good at fighters, and the only one that really got a training arc was Jordan?
Bro, he would bring his PlayStation to my house, and then I would hop on play. Not I don't have the game, by the way. And he'd be like, "Bro, you're so ass. Just quarter circle forward." And then I'm like, "I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means." Then I got good, and now me and Trey's still better than me, but like sometimes like I'll have like this ultra instinct moment where I'm just like I'm fucking them up and shit, and that's essentially
Like,
like as good as I get.
I don't play it anymore.
He doesn't play it anymore.
I don't play it at all. You played somewhat consistently. Nah.
All I know is I remember the
Start
first
talking
time this
some shit when you
nigga.
start fucking me and Tenkaichi 3. That's when you can start talking some shit.
Chill out,
Yeah, I saw
bro.
that shit. I was so jealous. I saw that shit and I was so jealous.
Bro, that shit is so fire, bro. We're gonna play the next time you come up.
Please, cause that shit look fire, especially with the PS5 controller. That shit look
Yo,
crazy.
that shit was so lit. Jordan was cooking me though. Jordan was cooking me on all the fucking rushes,
Bro.
like all the clashes. He was cooking the shit out of me,
bro.
The beam struggles. Yo, I can't
he was
wait. I
cooking.
cannot wait.
I ripped the rubber off my PS5 controller.
No way.
Mid game.
No way.
Mid game. I had to readjust it. I
was like, there's no way. Yo, I was like, I'm not trying to fuck up this controller, bro.
Bro, RIP to everybody's controller when that shit come out.
Bro, I was hitting like 79 hits in those clashes.
Yo, he hit like an 84. I said, bro, get away from me. Get away from me. I said, I'm not crashing.
Like, get away. To play this game, dog. I'm about to be a fucking asshole.
Yo, I'm nasty.
Yo, he said, yo, his Aurelia is disgusting.
I'm nasty with Aurelia, bro.
But he's not seeing my birder ever.
His bird, no, his bird is actually banned. It's actually banned, bro. Like he cannot.
Like, I was good.
No, that shit was stupid. This shit was stupid.
Yeah, I can't believe that shit really got announced, bro. That shit was so wild. That shit really got announced.
That shit almost got me crying. I was like, yo, I was about to have a whole breakdown.
I was really hoping that nobody in the group chat saw it before I did so I could send it. And I'm really happy that Trey said no way. I thought he was gonna be like, you late. And I was gonna really be sad.
That's how
no,
Trey be.
Because I do be like that. But no, I was watching the World Tour finals and I was like, I gotta go out. So I stopped watching that shit. And I was just waiting for the finals to the grand finals to come on. And you said the announcement happened, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Because I was waiting on the fighters announcement. I was like, they gotta do something. Tenkaichi
that we didn't even get.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care anymore. Now, what I want is Tenkaichi 4 to have Raging Blast fight mechanics. Because Raging Blast is more universalized with how you did shit. With Tenkaichi, there's combo routes, but the combo routes change depending on the form you're in and the character you're using, which is really fucking annoying. Like, really fucking annoying. But other than that, it's great. Great.
Yeah. I'm gonna really need every character in that game though. Like, I'm serious. I need every character.
You know that when Tenkaichi 4 drops, it's only going to have like 30 characters.
I know,
For
and I'm
sure.
gonna be mad.
Yeah, like we're
'Cause,
not
like,
getting
how many-
178
like-
character rosters ever again.
Yeah.
But I think the 178 character roster included all the different forms. Like the giant ass roster. It had
I don't
to.
think so.
It had to, because it's not that many characters. Like when you go through it again, like it's really not. Like it's a lot, but it's not that.
It's not even about that many characters. It's about the characters that you don't get to play that often.
Oh, for sure.
Like they
like,
just added PyCon. They added PyCon like a while ago. But like, when the last time a nigga played PyCon?
Bro, you said
I'm
off
pretty
brand
sure-
Piccolo?
I
Big
played
lip
Big lip Piccolo?
I played PyCon when I was playing Trey.
I bet you
Yo,
did.
that was so funny. That was our last game. That shit was hilarious. We was doing
And then
random.
and then I can't remember the nigga's name. I can't remember the nigga's name. From Jordan has said his name from that Dragon Ball movie I was talking about.
Hey, Rudigon.
Yeah, like no one's ever gonna play that nigga again.
No
You
one
can only
plays
play
him.
that nigga. Yeah, why would you? The nigga's ass, but you get to choose him though.
Rudigar's all right.
He's in that
character.
game, right? He's in Tenkaichi 3, right?
Yep.
All the movie characters are in that game.
I was fucking Trey up with Dr. Wheelo.
Bro, fat ass Dr. Wheelo, bro. I fucking hate giant characters in that game, bro. They just ignore shit. They ignore everything. They kept throwing me. I couldn't see it.
It was hard like adjusting to like the controls. I was like, wait, what? Was it circle to block?
Yeah, circle to block is weird as hell.
Yeah, like that was weird. And I was like, oh Jesus Christ, it's gonna give me some.
So wait, was this just this was the game itself, or was this like a modded version of the game that y'all got?
This was Tenkaichi 3, like the original PS2 Tenkaichi 3.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do anything. I mean, I would love to get it modded, like to run at 60 FPS.
That would be great.
Because it runs at 30, which is terrible. But if I could get it to like run at 60 FPS, that would be. There probably is a mod. Let me see.
No, there's definitely a Tenkaichi 4 mod that's out right now.
Oh, that shit is in all Spanish. I'm
yeah.
Good. I'm good.
Bro, you're not trying to see me with the caliente heat.
Bro, you're gonna have to see my Gohan Blanco, Gohan Beast, and my Jiren.
Gohan Blanco de Beast.
And you're definitely not seeing my Gohan Calvo, bro. My Gohan Calvo goes stupid.
Fucking
Isn't Garlic Jr. in that game too?
Yes, he is.
Garlic Jr. Bro, that was so funny.
Bro, Garlic Jr. does not walk. He just floats. I was playing Garlic Jr. I think it was the first or second match. And like he's moving. He doesn't move his legs. And like when he's on the ground, his feet do not come up. He just floats. And that shit was so funny. We had to stop, like put our controllers down and just stop because we were laughing so much. That shit was terrible.
Bro. Hey, yo.
You're not seeing my Gohan Calvo.
Damn, bro. I really missed this fucking game. I had this shit for the Wii, I think.
Piccolo be like, Beam de Especial.
Beam de Especial.
Yeah, bro. My favorite character used to be Bojack.
Bojack actually goes hard in that game.
Yes, Bojack is a fucking hack in that game.
Bojack goes stupid in Xenoverse.
That nigga's
Does he?
ass in that game.
Stop it, Brian, because I always beat you
With Bojack.
with Bojack in Xenoverse
Is he
2.
in Xenoverse? Didn't he like just get added?
No, in Xenoverse 2, no, he's been there for a while now.
Oh
Pretty sure
shit!
he hasn't.
All right, I found it. I found the mod. Oh my!
Oh
fucking
yeah,
God.
shit. He always has been. Yeah.
Yeah, I found the mod. I'm gonna make that shit 60 FPS. It's about to be a fucking. It's about to be a wrap. It's about
Don't
to
make
be
your computer explode.
No, my computer runs fine. It runs the game perfectly fine. It's just like there are moments where there's too much shit happening and it caused the game to slow down. But I think it did that on the PS2 too.
Yo,
Oh yeah.
for the real ones out there, you remember the first QuickTime event we had to do in Dragon Ball Budokai with it was a Piccolo charging up the Beam de Special, and
Oh, and
you
then
had
you had
to
the
you had to
hold the
You had a
rotate.
joint
key
and turn
radins
it
right.
through.
You had a key radins right there.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
middle, and you had to
Yeah, you
rotate
had to
them.
sit here and break the shit out your controller. Of course I do.
Yo, and
bro.
it lasted like 10 seconds, but it
Terrible.
was the most anxious time I've ever felt as a child. That, and it was Ratchet and Clank in one of the levels where it was like the ship was getting ready to explode, and you had like 40 seconds to get off the ship and rerun through the entire level. It was that and Raditz. That level like gave me so much anxiety, especially with the music. The music, bro, the music in
Bro,
games like really knew what they was doing, bro.
I be replaying some of these PS2 games, bro, and I was like, these niggas were sadistic because these are not no damn kid games. The level of shit they be expecting you to do, like,
Bro, one game I
okay.
wish I played that I never got the chance to play was Spider-Man Web of Shadows. I still want to
That
play this.
game
I
You
is
still
never
want to play
played
this
ass.
that?
fucking.
The Spider-Man game,
I
bro.
never got to play it. I
My
never got to
favorite part
play
of
it.
that game was taking was putting on
You
the
still got
black
your Xbox,
suit.
Brian?
What'd you say?
You still got your Xbox?
No.
My favorite part of that game was putting on the black suit, picking up cars, and throwing them at people.
Bro,
You ain't shit.
Fucking menace.
I was
No,
a
that shit was fun.
villain.
Bro, so many people were in this game, bro. You had Wolverine, Luke Cage, fucking Venom. You had Think Carnage was in the game.
Nah. What's Carnage? Nah.
Or
No, Carnage was
was
fun. But it was like
who's
you
the
had to do
white
the specific shit. They had Black
who's
Cat
the
in
white
there.
who yeah, Black Cat. Who's the white Venom? What's his name? Toxin?
Anti-Venom?
Come.
Yeah, I think
I mean, the ultimate, all right. The ultimate Spider-Man game, that was on like Xbox 360.
Shattered Dimensions.
Shattered. Well, that one. No, the Ultimate Spider-Man game is one of my favorite games, and Shattered Dimensions. Those two are like my bro. I like the
Shattered Dimensions, yo, it's like it's really crazy because I did not fuck with Shattered Dimensions at first because it wasn't free roam, and then that's when I was really fucking bored one day. Yes, it was you gotta think about it though. I was used to Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3 being free roam, and then I can never say this word
Linear.
linear ass Spider-Man
Lenny.
game where it's just story it's just from Spider-Man to Spider-Man. I played that I didn't play well I whatever it is if you 100% it on Xbox. I did that shit, bro.
Platinum.
I love that fucking game.
It's not platinum
Well,
on
yeah,
Xbox. What
yeah,
it's
it's not
called.
playing on Xbox.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah. I forget it's like all achievements unlocked. But I forget
Yeah.
what actual it's like completed. I think it's just completed.
Actually, one game I really still want to play because I played the clean. Yo, you remember they had clean versions for like the PSP games, and then like the more rated M versions would be for like the at home console games. I hated that shit, bro.
Yo, the PSP didn't
Cause
get anything good.
yo, real rap.
You
Cause
had a PSP?
I had a PSP and a PS. I had two PSPs and I had a PSP Vita.
That was probably the most
You had a
privileged thing
Vita,
you've ever
bro?
said.
Real shit, bro. I didn't
All
get a
right,
PSP until I was in fucking ninth
all
grade.
right. Like, what?
I ain't get a
Yo,
PSP
PSP
until I
was
was in
crazy.
ninth grade. Shit.
I remember my man Dylan Jones had the PSP Go. I
Why
just
you
put his
gotta
whole
drop his
government.
whole fucking government, like, bro? Goddamn.
Trey is just like who's that nigga that say everybody fucking name in the fucking TV show? God damn. It'll come to me. But that's how Trey
Well,
works.
you'll block it out. That's fine. But I
But
remember he
no,
came
but
with EP with the PSP Go, and he had all these Nintendo games on that shit. I was like, yo,
oh wait, no, maybe it was the PSP Go. That's the joint you slide up, right?
yeah, that was the Go. The Vita had the
Yeah.
touchscreen.
Oh yeah, no. So I had a PSP Go. I didn't have the touch. I didn't have the touch screen. I had
But
the
the
PSP
Go
Go.
is the one that slides up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I had to go.
The
Yeah.
Go was crazy.
But no, cause that was some bullshit, bro. I downloaded X-Men Origins Wolverine for the PSP. For the PSP. There was no blood in it. But I'm seeing I remember I can't remember how long ago it was, but I'm sitting here watching something on YouTube. I'm like, bro, this game was violent as shit. What version did I have?
I got
And
that
I'm
junk,
like,
bro.
Bro, if you look at the DS version of the exact same game, it is not the same game, bro. Some
No,
bullshit.
oh, they're
they used to make different versions.
nowhere close. Nowhere
Bro, I
near
remember
close
I
to
was on my blog and they said, "Bro, you got a new Wolverine game?" I said, "Yeah, dog. I got it on my DS." I came out. They said, "All right, let me see that joint." I brought it up. Them niggas grinded me up for 30 minutes. Wow, he grinded me up for 30 minutes while he was playing my fucking DS. I said, "Well, then give it back, please."
Oh, bro.
bro. I still want to play this game to this day.
Yeah. Damn, Brian, if you had your Xbox, I would have let you borrow these. I got all these games.
Y'all remember
I'm kind of mad. I should buy an Xbox
Remember
now.
shit. Shut up.
y'all remember Ultimate
Wow.
Alliance?
Yes, fuck that game. Fuck the
I had an
first one.
Ultimate Alliance on PSP.
Fuck
That shit went crazy.
yes.
Fuck
Never
that
played.
game.
I love the second one.
Was it
Fuck
only
the
on
first
50?
one.
The second one was on. I didn't like the second one. I like the first one more. The first one had better characters.
It had better characters, but I don't know. I don't know that game was hard as shit to me for some reason. I
No,
feel
that
like all
game
these
was
games.
hard as shit. It was dummy long.
Yes, bro. I'm like, why is this game so fucking hard?
Why am I so fucking hard?
I remember I was stuck at like the beginning. My brother played that joint. He got dummy far, and he was sitting there with like Blade, and he was like, I was sitting there with a decision that said, "Do you want to save Nightcrawler or Jean Grey? One of them's going to die." And I was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "A Nightcrawler, cool." Then I was like, "Oh shit!" This is like I didn't realize what I did.
Whoops. That's like me
Yeah,
when I
Ultimate
first played
Alliance. Oh,
GTA. Fucking killed Trevor.
yo, what's this? What's I can't remember. What was this game called? What was the game called? It was a fighting game with Wolverine, Spider Man, The Thing. No,
Was it an
fuck.
Was it
actual fighting game?
Marvel vs.
Yeah,
Capcom?
no, it wasn't Marvel vs. Capcom.
All
It was
right.
like this dark. It was like this dark and gloomy game. I can never remember the fucking name.
Hey,
But
dark and blue.
you had Wolverine, you had the Thing. It was Spider Man, and there's like three other random ass niggas.
You know, fun fact, I've never played any Marvel video game because I think the costumes are fucking stupid. I hate the comic book costumes for a lot of these characters, bro. I refuse to play
Really?
these video games.
You haven't played any of the Spider-Man games?
I mean, that's fine. I still think his costume is dumb. There's something about the hokey blue and red that's kind of stupid. But that's about it. I mean, I did play the X-Men drones, but like any of them, like a collaborative drones, I hate any. Bro, if I see Wolverine and his yellow and blue on the cover, you best believe it's not getting bought.
You don't fuck with the yellow and blue?
I hate it. It's fucking ugly. I don't care what anybody says. It's just despicable. Why the fuck
I
would
mean, it's
Wolverine?
not that.
So
It doesn't match, bro. It doesn't match his
if
character
you
at
see
all.
who if you see Hugh Jackman in it, you gonna hate the
Nah,
movie.
bro, it's got to be yellow and black if Hugh Jackman's going to be in it, or the brown. I hate. Oh, fuck it. Don't even get me fucking started. But like, they don't even match his character. Why would this angry gruff man be walking around in the brightest fucking costume?
Looking
You
like a
gotta
The
match
fuck
the
crossing
out of
rest of
here,
the
looking
team.
like a crossing guard.
bro. Like, why the fuck would an espionage-based motherfucker be walking around looking like somebody like got neon lights on this motherfucker? That's the dumbest shit in the goddamn way. And them big ass fucking ears and the spikes on the boot, bro. Get the fuck out of here. It's the dumbest costume. That's why I don't read his comics.
He's thought a lot about this.
I watch niggas read his comics. My time
I'd be listening to Comics Explained. I'd be like, oh, okay, so that's how that happened.
bro, real shit. Him or Dope Spill Comics.
It was Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects. This game was some bullshit. Let's see. It had Spider Man. Iron Man, the Wolverine, the Thing was in there. Yeah, this game was some bullshit. Fuck that game. Actually, you know what game they need to start playing and bring the fuck back? We gonna end this podcast real soon because it's already going to 10 o'clock. They need to stop playing and bring Fight Night back. I'm not joking.
Pretty sure they are. Oh,
Bring
Fight
what
Night?
They're not. They're not.
Nah, Fight Night's done.
Fight Night's done.
EA is never
But
picking that up.
bro, they need to stop playing and stop making these fucking bullshit ass Madden games and bring back Fight Night. Fight Night round 4 with Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson on the cover. I was running money in that game, bro. You cannot beat me, bro.
I'll beat you.
Says the nigga that got knocked out 5 times in a row.
Says the nigga who was rusty. Shut up. If I've trained for 2 days, you're
now
washed. You're garbage. You're dookie water.
Now all of a
You're
sudden
dookie water.
you was rusty.
You're doo-doo water.
Now all of a sudden you're rusty.
You stink.
It's cool, Jordan. Go ahead and be mad.
No. Shut up, swamp thing.
Nah, tell him that the thing below his nose was like a smegma catcher.
The thing below your nose looks like a smegma catcher.
No, I was telling Brian to tell you that.
No, I got it first. I got it first. So you can't say it.
You
You
got
can't
a
say
big
it.
nose, so it catches smegma.
Shut up, pinhead.
Just because it's right doesn't mean I
Shut
care.
up, pinhead.
I do got a fucking cranial slope, nigga. I walk around looking like a petite gorilla. Fuck with me,
You look like a double black diamond on the fucking slope. Shut up,
bro. You look like a dingleberry, nigga.
Oh wow, I was about to say something crazy.
Say something crazy, motherfucker. I got something for that ass.
Jordan had to stop himself.
I had to stop myself, bro. That was wild.
You look like a double wide.
And with that, everyone, thank you for coming to this week's episode of Chop It Up. I am Jordan, brought to you by the wonderful Brian.
EA, this is a message to you. I'm gonna really need y'all to bring Fight Night back. Stop making Madden and 2K. Oh wait, never mind. They don't even make 2K anymore. Just stop making Madden games and fucking any other game y'all make and bring back Fight Night, please. And thank you.
I've been brought to you by Trey. And the wonderful, illustrious, flamboyant, bodacious, and fantastic Rue.
You see how on that outro, his vocabulary, lexicon were so shallow, he couldn't truly capture my greatness, my grandstanding. But I'll leave you guys with this message. I chose violence today because I love deeply. And we know only but one thing, and that is, thank you.
And thank you very much for listening to this week's episode of Chop It Up. It's been a long one. We probably might chop making it two.
We're going to chop it up.
But thank you for listening to this week's episode of Chop It Up. We will see you next week. See ya.